Your eyes. Doesn't it feel gloomy? Doesn't it feel dark? Think about how this makes you feel. Now open your eyes. Wouldn't having a light like this brighten any room you're in? Hi, my name is Reese Rosenblatt, Chief Executive Officer of Limitless Lighting. Limitless Lighting is a company founded in September 2022 in Hewlett, New York. Today, I'm joined by
Rachel Corridor, Chief Communications Officer.
Jesse Cohn, Chief Operating Officer.
Melanie Coley, Vice President of Marketing.
Dylan Joseph, Vice President of Sales.
Abigail Cateman, Chief Financial Officer.
At Limitless Lighting, we strive to provide our customers an experience that allows them to express themselves in creative ways through lighting.
Our LED lights are attachable to any wall and range from sizes small to large. We also sell sports LED signs, customizable LED signs, and lights for any holiday of the year. We also sell basic LED strips that are adhesive to any wall.
While our products don't necessarily solve a problem, they can help make people happier and ultimately relieve stress. Our products bring happiness and provide comfort for all of our customers, ultimately brightening up their lives. On all of our advertisements, we have our slogan, "Life Just Got Brighter," because the primary purpose of our product is to brighten someone's life.
Our products help our consumers' mood and are eco-friendly. Limitless Lighting's products are healthier for the environment compared to traditional fluorescent lights. For example, greenhouse gas emissions are substantially lower with LED lights compared to all other forms of lighting. Furthermore, our products are made from long-lasting materials which decreases stress on the environment. Illustrated is a color wheel that shows the effects colors have on people's mood. Each color correlates to a specific emotion. For example, blue shows serenity and comfort, while red shows passion and excitement. We offer a wide array of colors to match the needs of all of our customers. Incorporating color psychology is very important, and studies have shown a correspondence to improving mental health.
Through the use of LED lights, our mission is to provide a unique form of lighting for all aspects of life.
LED lights reduce energy waste by decreasing materials needed to produce light. Currently, the government is pushing LED lights to a new energy efficiency standard as advocated by the Biden administration. Our wide product line appeals to many different demographics, and our customizability allows for a personal touch. Limitless Lighting is part of the specialty lighting market, which tends to be competitive. As a new brand, we lack name recognition and struggle in the marketplace. Limitless Lighting also has the potential for high licensing costs by working with sports teams and colleges. Limitless Lighting has the opportunity to work with mental health organizations, as mood lighting has been found to improve those in a depressive state. Limitless Lighting can also work with event planners and home decorators in a new business model to provide services for them. Limitless Lighting can also work with social media influencers on apps such as TikTok to push LED lighting to the forefront and influence market trends. By working with these social media influencers, we can push our products and increase sales. Limitless Lighting is confronted with a high inflation rate currently, which decreases needless consumer spending. Additionally, there is also the possibility that popular fads can diminish. Our lack of proprietary products can produce knockoff companies that can compete with Limitless Lighting.
Some of our short-term goals include targeting businesses by creating lighting for their storefronts and decor for their businesses. Furthermore, we hope to establish a stronger vendor-to-consumer relationships to ensure that our customers are loyal to our company over others. Also, we hope to increase our market presence through trade fairs, advertisements, and on our social media platforms.
Our long-term goals include establishing long-term licensing deals with the 4 major sports leagues in which we could utilize their trademark logos and possibly sell our lights in their stadiums. Furthermore, we will also target colleges and universities by showcasing signs with the team mascot or the school logo on them. An additional long-term goal we have is to work with home decorators and event planners in a non-direct-to-consumer business model in which they will order for their clients through us.
Our target market is Generation Z due to the time they spend on social media. However, due to their product's versatility, we know that other demographical groups will be interested in our product. For example, a woman who's in her mid-30s who wants to see lights at her wedding, or a little boy who just wants to show off his favorite sports team. We also target the middle class due to the sufficient disposable income in which they earn with which they can spend on our products. Furthermore, we look to find people who are enthusiastic about lights and just want to see more decorative lighting in their lives. What sets Limitless Lighting apart from the Rex are our signature LEDs. Whether they're custom, seasonal, or to show off your favorite sports team, we offer a wide array of products that are competitive at competitive yet reasonable prices. Our price range begins at $149.99 and goes up to $315.99. Our mood lighting and our general LEDs are all $35.99. However, if you want to purchase it with a speaker, it is $55.99. We made our packaging and advertising itself. By incorporating the use of bright pink and yellow colors as well as our slogan and logo, it allows people to know that they have gotten a delivery from us. When someone pulls up to their door when someone pulls up to their driveway or opens their door and sees a brightly colored box, they'll be excited to know that their package from us has arrived. We will advertise all of our catalogs, advertisements, and business cards at virtual enterprise trade shows and other virtual enterprise events that may come in the future. The advertisements we made are made seasonally based on events going on, whether it's holidays or when certain sports leagues are playing. All of our advertisements end with ER, for example, life just got jollier, sportier, dormier, happier, to incorporate the use of our slogan. All of our advertisements will be put onto our social media platforms, primarily TikTok and Instagram, in which we will work with our social media influencers to promote our company.
Limitless Lighting is part of the global specialty lighting market. The size of this market is expected to rise by 7% by 2027, which is almost an $8 billion increase. In addition, government efficiency standards are working to phase out traditional fluorescent lights in favor of LEDs, which also expands that market. Finally, 3.1 million adolescents ages 12 to 17 have experienced at least one depressive episode in the last year. This gives us a potential customer base of millions that we can help with our products.
After researching other VE companies, we learned that no company comes close to our offerings. Our lights are cost and energy efficient, easy to install, customizable, and could also be used indoors and outdoors.
GDP has been in a steady increase in the final 2 quarters of 2022. Specifically, there was a positive 2.6% increase in the third quarter and a positive 3.1% increase in the fourth. Currently, inflation is having a massive impact on our economy. Specifically, there was a 5.8% inflation rate in September 2022, but there is a forecasted 2.8% inflation rate in January 2023. While this is still a high inflation rate, it is encouraging to see this decrease.
Limitless Lighting has seen significant growth in its first months of operation with over $600,000 in sales, utilizing $20,000 of VEC money in addition to 3 angel investments of $50,000 each. Limitless Lighting had a total of $170,000 of startup capital. Taking a look at our balance sheet, Limitless Lighting has a total of over $700,000 of assets, most of which is made up by cash. Furthermore, our current ratio is 2.86, indicating high liquidity, and we are therefore prepared for unexpected situations. In addition, our liabilities are made up entirely of accrued expenses to be paid the next month, and due to our use of equity financing rather than debt financing, we have no long-term debts. Taking a look at our break-even analysis, Limitless Lighting utilized the weighted average approach, through which we determined that after selling 1,400 of our products, or about $370,000 in sales, we would break even. Limitless Lighting achieved this in mid-November of 2022 with over $400,000 in sales. Limitless Lighting is in the black with over $500,000 in gross profit and a gross margin of 80%, which allows us to build using said profit. We have a net income of almost $400,000 in just our first year. Taking a look at our sales projections, Limitless Lighting is set to make over $1.5 million by the end of January 2023, 88% of which we predict will come from trade shows, while the rest will come from online sales.
Want to brighten your life? Choose Limitless Lighting. Thank you. First question.
First of all, that was excellent. Great job. Yes, take a breath now.
I wanted to give you a little clap.
Yes, yes.
It was terrific. I have a
So,
question.
go ahead. Thank you.
This is a little off the cusp, but you mentioned a couple of times in your presentation that this type of lighting could be helpful to people that are depressed and may have a tendency to have that emotion. Is there a business model that you can think to incorporate that into some type of mental illness arena?
I would definitely say there is. We could reach out to mental health organizations for possible purchase of our products, or in a special initiative and promotion, we can sell one light and then one light could go to a mental health organization, which we would collaborate and bring our lights to. Additionally, we could also work with the American Psychology Association and reach out to government facilities and companies that have brought mental health to the forefront by different initiatives in their own companies. You're one.
So, you had mentioned, promotions, TikTok and social media, but yet, some of your audience is older than students in the VE market. Are you adding anything in addition to that to reach the, people who are getting married, or the parents who might buy this for their children?
Well, a lot of our angel investors were Hewlett families, Hewlett towns, obviously older people, so they're completely aware of the business and what the purpose is. We also look to mention them and thank them for all the hard work they've done and have them, and we encourage them to purchase from us as well as to promote us as well as we do for them. So because of these angel investors, they have helped us receive a lot of business from teachers or parents, which just in general encourages our sales and promotions. We also post on our Instagram every so often if we have new lights coming out and what they could be used for. As well, one of our advertisements specifically focuses on a wedding, right here, with the slogan, "Life has got happier." So it shows that our products are also available for all ages, because in reality, a 17-year-old isn't getting married. So when most people see that advertisement, they would obviously know that it's for adults, so it encourages our adults to spend more. And when we have advertisements for Christmas or to show off our sports team, it encourages little kids as well, because they're getting excited about the holiday season, or they're getting excited for a reason to invite their friends over to show them their new toy. So our advertisements as well encourage people of all ages to spend on our company.
And today at the trade show, do you have any, are you doing any bundling or promotions?
Yes, during the trade show, we offer bundling deals specifically that are at the trade show through our POS system. So usually we don't offer normal bundles on our websites. However, when we have events like these, whether it's virtual or in person, we offer bundles so it's easier for clients or our business partners to purchase.
I'm going to have a few questions for you. First, I want to state that this was a very strong presentation, and I'm going in a particular direction for a reason with this, all right? In your about the business, when you were discussing it, all right, maybe I missed it. Did you mention you're from Hewlett?
Yes, I did.
Okay, is it on the slide?
It is not on the slide.
But you mentioned it.
I said it verbally, yes.
Okay. And
Because can I just make one addition? In your executive summary, it only states Hewlett School, not the city and state.
Okay.
did you mention what kind of a corporation you are?
No, we did not. So
What kind of a corporation?
we are a limited liability corporation.
Okay, why?
So limited liability corporations, we picked specifically because as new entrants into the business, a limited liability corporation, you are not liable if, for example, the business goes under. You don't have to put your house up for collateral. You don't have to jeopardize your financial self in the future, which as well, we aren't liable per se if a product malfunctions. And as new entrants into the business world, we wanted to safeguard ourselves if, for example, this business does not work out by picking a limited liability corporation.
Okay, can you bring up the financials?
Sure.
By the way, the competitive analysis, that's the way you should present it. You did a great job with the visual picture. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and you did it. So that was excellent. Let's keep going. By the way, nice explanation with this, even though it's not required, it's welcome. Let's go to the next one. Okay. I'm pretty sure that it balances, but it should say total stockholders' equity and liabilities, and it should equal the total assets. So, assuming you move on to the Nationals, and there's a distinct possibility that could happen with this team, make sure that your balance sheet has the total so that it balances out. Otherwise, someone could misconstrue that as your balance sheet doesn't balance, but the numbers look pretty good. Let's go to the next one. Break even looks very reasonable. Here's the issue, all right? And again, I'm saying this only because you may be going to the Nationals, and I don't want this to happen there. You've got $300,000 in fixed expenses, give or take a few dollars, according to this chart. Am I correct?
Yes.
Good. Let's go to the next one. Your operating expenses should be projected through April 30th, 23, but you gave an actual through 11/30/2022, which means I can't verify the accuracy of your break even, because what I would be looking for here is that your total operating expenses equal the fixed expenses on your break even, but because you gave me an actual, which isn't what was asked for, what was asked for was a projected through April 30, I can't verify the accuracy. Now, I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I'm saying that this is what the judges are going to look for. So I want you to make sure that if it asks for a projection, that you give them a projection for the end of the year. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
We're in agreement?
Yes.
All right, but your numbers look good, okay? Everything seems to be fine. And because you're an LLC, you don't need to show corporate income tax because you're an LLC, all right? Okay. One last thing, if you don't mind, that I'm doing.
Not at all.
Okay. You're really featuring social media, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
And your explanations are off the charts.
Thank you.
It's really great. What happens if somebody starts getting stupid on your platform? How are you monitoring this and preventing something that shouldn't be on there? Like, some comment from some kid somewhere. How are we handling?
So what we do is, I monitor the comments very closely. I'm always paying close attention to the Instagram. I'm honestly on it way too much. For TikTok and Instagram, we limit who can view how many likes we have, because we feel like I feel like when people see the like number, it either encourages them or discourages them in a non-positive way. I also prevent comments from being posted on the social media. So the only people who are allowed to comment are the people I allow to do so, and I usually only allow people from our company to do so, because I know our clients our employees are just amazing, and I know they would never do anything to jeopardize the company. And every time they comment, if I allow them to, it's always positive things like, "Great job, guys! You did such a great job," or thank you, or like, "We hope to see more business." So I monitor everything very closely, so anything really gets away.
Very good. Anything?
Well, what would you do if something did get through? How would you handle that?
If I'm unable to delete the comment, I would most likely delete the post. I will delete the post and repost it later. Again, preventing the comments. If it continues happening, I would find out who the user is, report them to Instagram so they can stop for harassment and bullying. And if it's a student in the school, I really am not this type of person, but if it's considered bullying or if it's considered harassment in any sort of way, I will go to our principal or a teacher and explain the situation to them.
Anything else from you? Another question?
Just talk a little bit about how the company is made up. We have you as the officers here. Who else do you have as instructor? How many employees do you have? And who's back at the trade show? What are they doing now?
I believe we have a total of 11 employees in our company. So obviously he's not here, but our CTO, his name is Anam. He was the one who basically created our whole website and was key in our whole production of everything. And then we have our vice president of accounting is Matthew Mata. He's also a very key asset to our company. And then our other vice presidents of sales, marketing are all big
Human
features of our
resources
team.
as well.
HR,
Right.
yep.
And in the making of our company, our main goal was just to make people happier. And although like the startup, we didn't all have the same idea of making a lighting company, when we all sat down, the 11 of us, we all knew that the product we wanted to develop and sell to other consumers was focused on bringing light to people's life and making people happier. And this is definitely one way that we could do that, and that's how we all agreed on doing Limitless Lighting. And I think that we have a very bright future, and we could do many ways and do many things and bring light to people's lives and make them happier in any way we can.
Did you have a situation where it wasn't working out with an employee for whatever reason? Maybe they were coming in late, maybe they were high absences, maybe they weren't speaking properly to the manager, or contributing to the cause, and if so, can you explain how you resolved or tried to resolve?
So there were a couple instances in the making of this presentation, the script specifically. So after a couple of days, I assessed the situation, worked with my COO, and we scheduled a meeting with this employee to sit down and speak about exactly what we expect of them. We asked to see what they had done, and we told them that we didn't want to go to our teacher, we didn't want to have to take them off the presentation team, because we know all of us want to do this class, we all tried out for this class, had to apply. And just a simple conversation, no yelling, no, I was not aggressive, or my COO was not aggressive, and we efficiently worked through the problem, we didn't have to bring it to any higher point.
Sure.
So knowing what you know now and going through this process, if there is one thing you could change out of everything, what would you change?
I believe the one thing we would change is to work on the script a little earlier. I know it sounded pretty well at the end, I hope, but I feel like we were kind of scrambling, we were putting things together when I felt we shouldn't have, and that would be the major thing I would change to specifically come together for the script at a sooner date.
And how about for the company idea itself?
I could add on. So for the company, I know we had a couple months to work on it, but I do believe that if we had more time, and I feel like we wanted to also market a different area, which would be more functional or for car lighting, because we know not everyone wants to have a big LED sign in their room, which or a basic LED strip. So we were thinking like bringing better lighting and functional lights to just office buildings, or like people who want to put lighting in their cars to make them more flashy and stuff like that. So that is definitely an area we want to target later in the future, and if we had more time, we would definitely have focused on this and on that too.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.